How would you describe your role as a public information officer?
I see my role as the official bridge connecting our EMS agency, the news media, and the local community. I take complex, often chaotic emergency situations, translate them into clear, accurate, and timely information to the public. I don't see myself as a gatekeeper meant to hide things, but rather as a facilitator who helps the media tell the story safely and accurately.
Why is the PIO role so helpful for an EMS agency?
It's vital for a few reasons. First, it protects our first responders. When we have a major incident happen, I handle the media calls and cameras so our paramedics and our team of providers can focus 100% on the job that's at hand. Second, it gives us that single centralized voice, completely cuts us down on rumors or conflicting stories. And finally, during a true disaster, I can broadcast life-saving logistics, road closures, emergency centers, anywhere that people might need to go for medical aid.
What is the importance of maintaining a positive image in the community?
It all comes down to public trust. If the community trusts our agency, they're not going to hesitate to dial 911 when they have an emergency. They'll support us when we need funding or resources. We also try to build a bank of goodwill during non-crisis times by highlighting things like our free community CPR, outreach events. That way, if a difficult or controversial incident ever happens, the community already knows our character.
How would you describe your policy for handling media requests?
Our policy is rooted, entirely in transparency and fairness. We provide equal access to all news outlets. We don't play favorites or give exclusive scoops on breaking news. To keep things orderly, we centralize everything. All requests route through my office so information can be properly distributed.
What types of incidents typically attract media attention?
Usually it's large-scale incidents like mass casualty incidents, major highway crashes, large structural fires. We also see a lot of attention around highly visual technical rescues like swift water rescues or trench collapses. Of course, any incident that involves high-profile elements, churches, schools, or unfortunately an on-duty injury to one of our own first responders.
What types of information can you share with the community?
We can share the general logistics of the incident. That includes the basic nature of the call, the approximate time, and the general location, like a block or an intersection, but never a specific house number. We can also share the scale of our response, other units that might be involved, and finally, we'll share public impacts like traffic diversions, road closures, general transport destinations.
And what information is considered confidential and cannot be shared, and why?
We strictly protect patient identity. We'll never release names, exact ages, specific addresses, anything that might identify a HIPAA law. People call EMS on the absolute worst day of their lives. Safeguarding their privacy is of the utmost importance.
Finally, what recommendations do you have for journalists working with the PIO?
First, reach out early. Call me as soon as you hear anything, as you send a crew to the scene so I can start gathering facts and make sure that the information that's disseminated is correct. Yellow tape around any scene keeps everyone safe. Don't cross over to try to interview medics. It's also to protect patient confidentiality. We both want an accurate story, so let's work together to get it right.
And cut.